What's up, everybody? It's your host again, Yemi Ajala for Yemi Ajala Studios. I also, from time to time, I've made it a point of duty and responsibility to be sharing my thoughts and opinion on how I, go about my shoot. So I was approached by my go-to hairstylist, hair artistry by Lola. She spoke to me that she wanted to do something out of the blue. She didn't want to do anything bridal. She just wanted to maybe a little bit cultural in nature. And she sent me the picture of the model, and a little bit insight into what she wanted to do, because she wanted to create an Afro look. And then I asked her who is a makeup artist. She said it's gonna be Rita Rose, my go-to makeup artist, amazing makeup artist. You can check her out. I'll put their Instagram handles for you guys so you can see what they do. So for me, because sometimes I have like the full picture of what we want to do, and sometimes I usually wait for some of these things to come together for the stylist to do a magic, and then for the makeup artist also to do a whole magic as well. And then let me see the finishing touches that I can put to it, and then let's see what we can create. Well, I've done the shoot already, but I'm just doing this to explain to you what went on behind the scene, how we're able to do it and stuff. So and I also like to play with elements generally that has to depict where we are, our immediate kind of environment, how it resonates with me, and some of the things that I like for my images to possess and have. So when they were done the makeup and the hairstyling, the accessories and stuff, I felt that it's an African princess. You don't want. Usually we're not always in the full bloom of light where everywhere is bright. There's this sense of secrecy. There's light and shadows. There's this darkness. Just a bit of that. So I felt that okay, fine. I'm going to create like a moody kind of look, and I used my AD600. At some point, I had a beauty dish in front. Then later on, I removed it. So I just used a bare board because I wanted that hot spot in the middle of the face. That I used controlled lights, modifiers. Basically, I didn't want light traveling everywhere, so I used our beauty dish grid reflectors with grids and stuff. And then at some point, when I just get tired of shooting in the studio, we'll move the model outside so that okay, fine. Let's see what we can also create, and let's see how we can fuse everything together to get something a little bit, outside the studio look that we're doing before. I was able to basically play around with things, play around with the little elements in terms of props, accessories that they came with, and it was an amazing shoot eventually when I transferred the images on the computer and looked at it. I was blown out about what we were able to create. It was really nice, beautiful. The model had probably never seen herself being, captured in that form. She was excited. She really liked it. The hairstylist sent me a message afterwards when she got the images, and she was like, "Wow!" That every time you just keep blowing our mind. Makeup artist was, she was blown out. So we're able to create something really amazing. So I'm sure by the time you guys see the behind the scene, you'll see what I was talking about, what I'm talking about, how we're able to put some of these elements together, create that that moody, dark scenario. I'd like drawing attention with lights. Basically you see the full essence of the model, the makeup, the styling. I want everybody's work to be properly featured, properly captured, and eventually, everybody will be happy. It's gonna be a win-win thing because of collaborative shoots. I do that a lot, but I do it for things that are majorly challenging, not something that would just probably kind of like waste my time. Again, I'm a Sony fanboy, still working with my Sony A7 III. I use 85 at some point, use 35, and pretty much sometimes I play on my Canon lenses. But pretty basic setup, no extraordinary lights. Well, I don't own a Pro Photo. I have an AD600. I have an Einstein 640 watts, and I also work with a Bowen. So you see, it's a mixture of different brands. But basically, I'm more interested in the final outputs and what I'm looking for. So I'm sure you guys will enjoy.
When I reach Poland, they're calling me Odogu, Odogu. And as I enter the town, I put down for Egu, Odogu. And nobody can stop you. And so we they fly past you. Over any obstacle, it be Odogu, Odogu. Say now who they draw the map, you Odogu. You are looking at the champion, Odogu. Why the girls they shaking yashi, Odogu. With the person with the cash, Odogu. Aje, kekele, Odogu. Aje, kekele, Odogu. Aje, kekele, Odogu. Champion. Make up my mind, just to go. Bounce to the sound while I bounce with the do. Serve yourself, not the matter with the do. I'ma hit it slow. Move, make a move. I go slide, then you go sink like a boat. Me, I just they laugh like say life is a joke. And like you broke girls with they clean, with they go. If your boyfriend don't get money, then they can't cope. Oh, back. When I reach Poland, they're calling me Odogu, Odogu. And as I enter the town, I put down for Egu, Odogu. And nobody can stop you. And so we they fly past you. Over any obstacle, it be Odogu, Odogu. Oh my God, what a symphony. So tell me what has gotten into me. As I roll, I pull up in a Bentley. And with the diamond shine on every ring you see. Lights on, I become mother. They get them want to touch it from my banana.